What's going on? Oh wait, here, I'll show you the front. What's going on, guys? Daniel with Daniel's Details here. I know it's been a long time, but we have been grinding. As you can see behind me, I just got our first drop-off shop location for detailing, located here in Signal Hill, just outside of Long Beach. So let's go take a look. All right, you guys, so as you can see, this is the front of my new shop. So we got the office right here, windows out here with the view. And yeah, so let's just go check it out inside and we'll see everything else. Welcome to Daniel's Details. So this is the main lobby. So as soon as you walk in, this is the first room that you'll be in. Now, we have a couple different ideas of what we're gonna do. So far, we're gonna be having a TV right here, a sofa for clients to relax if they wanna drop off their car and have it detailed. And yeah, so we're gonna have some other decor and decorations around here just to make it feel super homey for all my clients and myself and my employees when we're here. Now, let's just check out my office. So this is gonna be my office. Now, like I said, same thing with the lobby. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. Like I said, I just got the keys, but so far, I'm guessing we're gonna have either a TV right here with another sofa and then my desk. You know, when you are actually running a shop and stuff, you do want to make sure that you have an environment for yourself where you can sit down, go through your contacts, go through people you need to follow up, and just have that dedicated area where you can sit down and work on the back end of your business. Because the front end of your business, the service is very important, but you need to make sure that you're dialed in on the back end, because if not, you'll end up in some slippery slopes with business. So that's my advice so far. So in the office, I also have these little curtains so I can actually see everything that's going on outside. But yeah, so as we can see, we got Hector's M4 right here. We're thinking about collaborating obviously with H2O and having a small selection of some of my favorite products, especially for all the detailers that are in this area. There's not really too many close outlets where you can go and get certain supplies. So hopefully we can work something out where we can have some products here. And yeah, just have shelvings right here, different kinds of products. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the interior. I don't want to go too crazy with the lobby quite yet, but so far, I just want it to be nice and relaxing so people can come in here, and then we can also have a little retail store for the detailers that want to come in. Here we have the restroom. I will be spending a lot of my time in here, just kidding. So yeah, this is just the restroom, nothing fancy, but I like that it's inside. It's actually technically inside of like the office versus inside of like the shop. Some shops, the restroom is located once you're in the shop. I thought it was kind of cool because then if I have clients who do need to use the restroom, they don't feel like they're interrupting me by going outside and through the shop to go to a restroom. So I think it's really convenient having it right here. But yeah. Now, this is where the magic happens. We have just around 1,000 square foot of detailing space. Now we already have a beautiful 57 Thunderbird in for a full wet sand and correction. We're just gonna do a light wet sand. But yeah, so check it out. You can see everything in here is actually brand new. So the story behind this shop was a couple years ago, this actually caught on fire. So they had to redo everything. Luckily, no one was hurt. But yeah, so everything is completely brand new in here, so lucky for me. But yeah, so let's show you the rest. Now for the time being, I have all my stuff on the floor. Like I said, I already have work to do, so I needed to get my stuff in here ASAP. In the future, what we're gonna be doing with all this space is we're gonna have different racks and stuff for all my polishers. We're gonna have a compressor right here, reels, vacuums, all set up kind of along this perimeter of the wall. Actually more so this side and that side versus this side, because this is going to be one of the main bay areas for detailing, so I don't want to take up too much space right here. Also, we are going to be having a mid-rise scissor lift in here. So I'm very fortunate enough to be able to get one because this is going to actually prolong my health in the long run. I probably sound pretty dramatic, but having a mid-rise lift for a detailer is huge because I'll be able to polish cars not so far down onto the ground, and me being a really tall person, it takes a toll on your body overall. So If you can invest in one of those, I highly recommend it. So like I mentioned shortly over there, right here is actually going to be my main bay for detailing. So this is going to be where cars are placed when I have to spend at least a day or 2 days on them. So because it's out of the way of the rest of the bay areas, and these are for the details that take longest, that's why I want it away from everything so that I'm not having to shuffle cars back and forth. So this is where the main surgery is going to happen for all my correction and coating jobs and wet sanding. Now, over here is going to be very similar. This is also going to be a main bay as far as for bigger details, but this bay area will actually be for detailers, for details that are less than what's going to be right here. Jobs that are going to be a little bit quicker are actually going to be placed here as opposed to right here. But yeah, so like I said earlier, we're going to have some more shelves right here. As you can see, I have all my 5 gallons on the floor and some chairs. So yeah, we're going to have everything outfitted right here as well. So we're going to utilize this whole corner as much as I possibly can. So what's going to be really cool about this whole entire series that we're going to do is you guys are going to be able to watch exactly every little thing that we do to this shop. We have switch tracks coming. We have logos that are going to be on the walls. We're repainting everything. So make sure you subscribe, follow my Instagram, DanielsDetails_, so that you can follow my journey with this new shop. So like I mentioned, this place is brand new. They just installed these lights. These lights are pretty good. I actually really like them. They provide a lot of light in here. It does seem extra bright because we do have the garage door open right now. But I was going to mention we are going to be installing some par 38 lights in here, can lights. And so basically they'll act as correction lights. So all over the shop we're going to have these circular lights that help me be able to see when I'm correcting over hoods and whatnot where a light can't necessarily reach. So if you're a detailer and you have a shop, I would highly recommend getting some kind of light fixture in the air so that it can actually help you perfect your craft. So this bay area is just going to be for all of the quick details such as just interior details, shampooing, anything along those lines that doesn't take too long will be right here just so that we can get the cars in and then out of the shop. Another thing I did want to mention is if you are in the area, being Los Angeles, Orange County, wherever it is, like I said, we are located in the Long Beach area. If you're a detailer and you need a space to do your correction jobs and you want a presentable area to be able to show your clients, reach out to me because I will be renting space in my shop. I can guarantee you not all the time will I be using every single one of these bays. So if by chance our schedules work together and you need a space, hit me up and I'm more than willing to let detailers use my, my bay area for a small fee. But yeah, so what's mine is yours. The question everyone has been asking me is, Daniel, why are you going to be doing shop work when you're fully mobile? Now, with a lot of the work that I do, as I mentioned already, some of these jobs I do can take 2, 3, 4 days. I've done details that can take up to 7 days for full wet sanding correction. So it finally came to the point where I needed a space to be able to have these cars in. I can feel comfortable, I could get cars done quicker, but also this for me was just the next level for me to step up in my business journey as a detailer. Now, with that being said, I'm still gonna be providing my mobile services, but all of my bigger jobs will be done at the shop. Another question I'm sure a lot of detailers are gonna be asking me is, Daniel, how much did you have to save? How did you go about this? Where did you look for shops? You know, what's the process? So I'll try to keep it short and quick, but while still being able to give you guys a good amount of knowledge. First things first, you need to save at least $20,000 to $30,000 before having a shop. Now, with that being said, the reason why you need that much money just up front is because your deposit is going to be anywhere between, depending on your rent price, it could be anywhere from $3,000 all the way to $6,000, $7,000 just for your deposit. Now there goes that money. Then if you want to get the ball rolling, you're going to want to get nice switch tracks and all the tools and gadgets that I already mentioned. So you want to have all that money kind of already ready so that you're not just working in the space while it's incomplete. How I found this spot, actually, I downloaded the app LoopNet, and if you go on industrial spaces, you can find shops that may take automotive work. Now, as a detailer, a lot of places do not accept automotive for the simple reason of washing cars. People don't like the cars inside of the building. So fortunately for me, I was able to find this spot that does allow detailing here. As far as my rent price, I'm not gonna give you guys an exact number, but I'm right in between $3,000 to $4,000 a month. So that means I need to be pushing cars in, pushing cars out. Now, if you think that because you're a detailer and you're busy and you get a shop, that it's just gonna go up from there, you're wrong. You need to actually lay out a plan and make sure that your bank statements and what your actual revenue is actually adding up to be able to afford a shop. Now, I've been looking at shops now for over a year. I started grinding really hard last year and taking it seriously as far as looking at shops. When you go to apply for a place like this, they are going to require probably 6 months of all your bank statements. So like I said, you need to already know that your statements are gonna equal to being able to afford a place like this. So with that being said, make sure that your numbers are actually making sense before having a huge commitment like this, because this is not something where, like I said, you can just think that having a shop is gonna make you have business. It's just not. You need to actually have a plan and make sure that everything is dialed in before getting a shop. So I would be lying to you guys if I said I'm not scared. I'm definitely scared. This is a huge commitment. I'm only 23 years old and opening up my own shop. Like I said, this could either go really good or really bad. I have to make rent every month, and now I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I have a lot of faith in God. I have a huge clientele base, and I'm continuing to grind my butt off every single day. I know you guys already see all of that, you know, all my posts and everything, but now is the real test. It's either sink or swim, so yeah. So you guys, make sure, like I said, subscribe. Check out my Instagram, DanielsDetails_, my YouTube, obviously, subscribe. Now, like I said, we're gonna be partnering up with H2O in here and a bunch of other brands. So we're gonna make this shop look as best as we possibly can. So be sure to tune in because we have so much coming, and I'm gonna be showing you guys absolutely everything in this process, from the good and the bad, because this definitely is not gonna be a smooth ride, but I'm ready for it and I'm ready to show you guys.